Move, move, move. Hello. I'm on my way to Walmart with my boyfriend's my Sunday routine. I have to get Chance some gotcha birthday gifts. Hello, lone subscriber. How's your day going on? Like the live, please. I don't know if you're asking questions because the chat is not, for some reason I don't see it. But y'all should have partook in the the Thanksgiving giveaway. Oh my God, it took forever for somebody to guess the last number. It took like about an hour and 10 minutes. I had to cut the number short and do a roundabout way. The numbers were 7, 7, and 88. I'm gonna do one on Thanksgiving, Christmas. I gave away $120 yesterday. I don't know, Dave, if you in here, you need to send me a message because I don't know why you couldn't get my email address. I don't know if something's wrong with your email or whatever, but my email is doing fine. Everybody, the two winners that one sent me their email information and I sent the money to them. So I don't know. And I don't know what was wrong with why you couldn't do it. But today is a chill day. I met my goal of $1,000. So $200 going to my savings. And it was a nice week this week. I know if Monday or Saturday, if Monday and Tuesday would have been good, I would have made more than $1,000. But then I would have never worked all day, so I would have just made $1,000. So I would have just made $1,000. I'm not sure if Love Me More is on here, but if you on here, make sure you keep track your miles. So when it's tax time, you can get a tax deduction. I think it's 60 or 70 cents a mile. You won't have to itemize your deductions. And then I think they passed the law with no tax on tips. So that would be good. I don't know. I can't see my chat. I'm driving, so I can't focus. I think I'm gonna restart this live. Yeah, cause I'm gonna have to restart this live because I don't know why my oh, I don't know why chat it said chat was hitting. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to go to I'm get James, you should have did those numbers yesterday. You should have did those numbers yesterday. It went forever. It went for oh my god, it went forever. It was I'm kind of disappointed there wasn't more people participating, but it was fun. It was fun yesterday. But how many of y'all DoorDash? Today is nice, it's 49 degrees, but it's not cold out. Thank you, Steven. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Courtney. Oh my God, the numbers went on forever. For some reason, oh my God, the lady was going 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, and just skipped 88. But somebody said that, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, the chat wasn't showing the number 88 or something because she said she picked it, but she didn't. Because I didn't see, I didn't see the number 88 in there, and still, she sent me the screenshot, so she said it. I'm gonna have to let my dogs out to go to the bathroom when we get to the gas station. Any of your DoorDash? My dogs love going to Walmart. Rather, one of them do. The other one, he just sits in the car. Sometimes he'll go in and sometimes he won't. I'll be so afraid to park. I'd be so afraid to park next to the gas pump. I don't know why. Down on the bathroom. Come. Come. Cash, come. Cash. Cash, come. Cash, come. Come. How's the weather at where y'all at? Oh, you could go. Cash, come. Come. Cash, come. Go. Come. This week was good. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. Because they said Thanksgiving is going to be a good Thanksgiving. Hi, Courtney. Thanksgiving is going to be a good day to make money. Stores are open. $67 was one of the numbers. Somebody did pick 67. 67 would have been the number because that's the year my sister's birthday. Chance will go to the store. Come, Cash. Cash, come. I let one of my dogs off. Cash, come. Cash. And today is the day I refuel up on my gas. My new car takes more than 20 gallons of gas. So that's good. I don't have to fuel up that much. Cash, come. It's come. I just got my car washed yesterday. I know, it is beautiful. Today is beautiful. This whole week was beautiful. In the morning time it wasn't cold. It was it was cold, but not bone chilling cold like it usually be. Perfect. Today is a perfect day. When I go back home, I gotta clean up my backyard. I think I'm gonna put my Christmas decorations up. It was like I just took down my Halloween decorations, and now Christmas is coming. When I go on vacation, I think I'm gonna tell my dog sitter to put my birthday candle in my yard. I have a blow up birthday candle, so everybody can know it's my birthday. It's my birthday. How's the weather where you at, Carrie? Oh my God, it's a line in the store. No. Go ahead, sorry. How you doing? 2 packs in this car, 4 packs short.
Sugar words?
Yes.
Oh. La 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 la. Any Mom Pop buy one get one free?
No.
Lucky strike.
I don't eat candy. Thank you.
No clothes. The departmental box clean. You sold hundreds for Newports. Newports.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I don't know what it's like I be wanting more than 1 day off. It's like 1 day off is not enough. I just be so exhausted. And just be wanting to sleep all. I forgot I was pumping gas. And the gas didn't stop. I filled my car the other day. Where's every chat? Put your location in the chat so I can see where you're calling from. Where you're coming from. Watch it. I had brought Massachusetts. I'm originally from New York, the Bronx. But I live in Illinois. I hate it here. If houses weren't so expensive, I would move. I hate it here. I mean, my neighbor used to torture me. I swear to God. Thank God she sold her house and moved. And I barely have any contact with people. So it's not as bad as it used to be. We are at Walmart's. I gotta trust my backup cameras. I don't know why. It's good. Because it is good. So, what everyone's planning to do today? Carrie, is it cold in Massachusetts in the wintertime? Thank you, Stephen. I don't know. I'm so forward looking to my vacation. It's like I just cannot get enough of cruising. I just to just I hate the summer down here because the bugs are crazy. But down in Chicago, oh man, the top of my chapstick fell. In Chicago, the weather is crazy. I've never been someplace. I've never seen. I think it was a -15. Bone chilling cold. And another thing is, like, even though you see the oh, I was like, who put a ticker on my car? But that was from the car wash. Even though that down here, you can walk out your house and the trees won't be blown or whatever, and it'll be bone chilling cold. Like it'll be a nice day like this, and it'll be bone chilling cold out here. I hate the weather down here. It be freezing for no reason, and I don't even live near the water. I never been in a place this cold in my life. And in New York, I used to live by the Hudson River in the Bronx by Yankee Stadium. And the morning, add a sticker. What's the favorite time of the day? Don't nobody care. But I don't know. I just feel so tired. I don't know. When I go back in my house, I'll probably go back to sleep. I'm making crab cakes. Ain't Massachusetts good for crabs? Or is that Rhode Island? Carrie, you DoorDash? What's the coldest it ever been in Massachusetts? I did get a damn ticket. What the hell? Let me tell you something. They got nothing. They got nothing to do. This ticket came at 3:55 in the morning. You don't have nothing to do. Let me tell you something. I was parked in my driveway, and this parking on a sidewalk. Get a fucking a warning. They didn't even change my tags over. Stupid ass. It says parking on the sidewalk. I was parked in my driveway. But I got a 2-car driveway. This is 3:55. You got nothing else to do. 3:55 in the morning. It's a warning. I guess I got a new car, so they back to ucking with me. Didn't I tell y'all I hated it here? This is the first time in my life, mind you, I've seen cars parked blocking the sidewalk where you got to squeeze between the car to walk down the sidewalk. It's only one side of the street parking. Let me tell you something. Where I live at, they are so petty, it's not even funny. At 3:55. Parking on the sidewalk. I guess now I'm back on their radar again since I filed that complaint against that police officer. I swear to God, I cannot stand police officers. Rather, let me rephrase that. I cannot stand the ones over here. Where I live at, they racist. That's why I stay to myself. Less problems. Only thing I do is I just basically live at my house. I walk my dogs and I do DoorDash. That's my existence. And I stay in my house. I do not fraternize with the neighbors. Nobody know my business. A couple of times I delivered to one time I delivered to my next door neighbor and I can't stand them. But my existence is basically try to be non-existent. I rarely get stopped by the cops because I don't speed. 3:55 in the morning, really? But my whole thing is, if you notice that I'm parked on the sidewalk, why did you notice that my tags are not the same as the kind of car that was in my driveway? Because I just looked, my tags, they didn't even, Spencer must have didn't take it to the motor vehicle because it's still showing the M class. I got a G class. And then look, he puts, the color is white. And let me tell you something. I know if you were so cognizant, you put Mercedes-Benz M-Class white. First of all, my car is white, but the tags, if he was going by what the tags was saying, my tag number came back to an M class, and he just, this is how you know that they so hostile, that they going off of emotion because they missing stuff. He would have knew that the tags that's on my car is not registered to this vehicle, because obviously at the dealership they must have didn't switch them over, because this is still coming back to my M class, and it would have came back to a black M class. No, I'm gonna keep this. And then they put 2015. That was my other car. Parking on the sidewalk. Oh my God. So Carrie, do you tip your DoorDash? You know what? my thing with a dollar tipping customers, because I'm feeling some type of way about them too, because I reread it. I reread it and they just be going in on those zero tippers. I just figured that DoorDash is gonna pay me the difference, and since I do EBT, I can basically DoorDash don't really know if an order is ready or not. That's good. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be your dasher. So DoorDash they don't really know if when the food is ready. It's basically the EBT system is based on honesty. So I could just milk that system. So that's what I've been doing with my dollar tip customers. I just been adding $2 extra on it. So the dollar tip customers have to wait an additional 10 minutes. Cause EBT the hourly rate is $15 an hour. So I figure 15 minutes is $3.87. I calculated, I think it's $3.87. So for me to get an extra $2 tip, I have to sit for 10 minutes. And that's exactly what I've been doing because DoorDash pissed me off. My completion rate is 98% because of them stupid. Because they unassigned me from orders and made it go against me. The thing about DoorDash will let you do something for so DoorDash will let you do stuff and you think you're getting away with it, and then they rein in the controls. I think DoorDash give you like 3 times to do something before they start doing something different. Like I could call DoorDash and unassign over the using the without speaking to a representative, and it don't go against me. But and then when I call or get it unassigned again, it'll transfer me to a live person. So that tells me I've been doing it too much. And then I received a contract violation for lateness on a double stack order. I think I receive a contract violation at least once a month. When I first received a contract violation, I used to be a nervous wreck wondering they're going to deactivate me. I'm not ready to get rid of DoorDash. I got about 2 more cruises to go on. And then I'll be straight. And when I first got my contract, when I received my first contract violation, I thought I was going to be terminated. I know people, I reread it, and people sit there and say that they don't know why they got deactivated. DoorDash tells you. They send you emails. Maybe they don't check their emails, or maybe they just don't read the DoorDash. Maybe they don't read the DoorDash, the email that sent them to let them know what happened. And I think DoorDash basically, I think if you curse a customer out, I think they will terminate you. Like they gave me a warning because I told a customer no. I didn't even call them to ask them what it was for, but I think I told a customer no tip, no trip. And they just gave me a warning. The customer called. To tell you the truth, I think that person was a DoorDasher, because when I told them that was going to happen, they sent me a text message back and said you can unassign. But I unassigned before I could read the full message. For them to use that word unassigned, that's a DoorDash word. I don't even really use that. I don't really use that. I just say I timed it out. I cannot believe this man. And look how the paper was. Look, you see it's all ripped up. I crumbled it up, but I'm gonna keep this because when I get rid of my ticket, this is gonna be part of my harassment. Let me put this up here. Because he wasn't even paying attention, but he was paying attention to my car parked in the driveway. A warning. Oh my God. How far do you, when you DoorDash, Carrie, how far do you DoorDash your food from? Because, let me tell you something. I had a customer, a customer tipped $1 to go to Manuka, which is at least 30 minutes away. Mind you, the population is probably 900, so you know it's way out in the boonies. That's good. So it's so there's no restaurants out there and expected to get his food. You know what? I don't see why people DoorDash food and to be driven so far. I don't like my fries. When I order fries and they put them in that plastic container, I tell them to put it in a plastic bag because the steam from the plastic container makes the fries soggy. And another thing is, I one time I had the I don't know if I say lucky opportunity, but I had the opportunity. I was calling the customer to tell her to come down and get her food because they must think if they don't answer the phone that I'm gonna walk up 3 flights of stairs for $1. Not happening, Captain. So I had to on that occasion I had the opportunity to eat. I never ate Culver's before. I had the opportunity to eat her food because I called DoorDash and DoorDash called her, and I texted her. I'm like, you need to come down and get your food because I'm gonna drive off. So I ate that food. It was disgusting. I gave it to my dogs. That's why I know the food is disgusting. That's why I don't even be on that mindset to take another customer's food. Because it sat for so long. Like I read on Reddit, dashes are so quick. You should have did this in another meal, a free meal. Like I'm not eating that food. The only thing that should be DoorDash is like maybe Chinese food, like oodles or noodles or pizza. But anything that's fried, I don't think so. Because it's all soggy. And then you don't tip. I just really don't think 10 miles is, I think 20 minutes, a mile a minute. Matter of fact, I think 10 miles is longer than only thing I DoorDash is pizza. I don't even DoorDash on. I don't even DoorDash. Matter of fact, I don't even. I reread it. I don't even order stuff no more. I just go get my own stuff. I'm not. I'm funny about my food. I'm real funny about my food. I've heard horror stories. A lady said that she had ordered food in the DoorDash. I think she said leave it at the door, but the DoorDasher was knocking at the door. I read this on Reddit. The DoorDasher was knocking at the door and and then called on the phone and told her to come out, and then he went back to his car and then he was calling her whatever. So she said she saw the DoorDasher because I guess he was about to drive off. She said when he brought the bag was open and the food was opened. She should have, instead of her writing on Reddit, she should have reported it to DoorDash. And then another thing is customers with PIN numbers. I think the reason why they got PIN numbers is because they done scammed DoorDash so much, or they tip so low that their food got stolen and DoorDash don't believe them. It was a customer that ordered Little Caesars that notoriously tips zero all the time. And and DoorDash's and she always calls Little Caesars and says something is missing. And Little Caesars tell her to call DoorDash to get a refund. No tip, no trip. Shut your lip. Oh, I just made that one up. Like don't complain don't complain for if you didn't tip. That's what you pay for what you get. If you pay DoorDash, okay, if you pay DoorDash fee, you leaving your food in the hands of who DoorDash trusts to deliver. If you add an extra tip, that means you have a better say as how your food is going to get delivered, I think. No, I don't have a driver driving me around. I drive myself. Why would you say? What makes you think I have a driver? I love door dashing. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, sooner. The another job that I had that paid me a lot, because I like to get paid for my time, to know that I'm appreciated. I used to work for MCI, and I used to get paid. I like to get paid for what I do. Like, I don't want a salary. I like to get compensated on top of my salary. I know that's the thing about it. When you 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 on live, it looks like you're on the opposite of the car. Even when I watch other people, even when I watch other people on YouTube, it looks like they're on the other side of the car. But the reason why I like DoorDash, and the reason why, because I do a good job and I take good care of these customers, these customers' food. So I want to be compensated, and I feel a tip is compensating me. That's why I try to do my best. So with DoorDash, tips show me how much they appreciate me. Yesterday, I went to a lady. Said, "Oh my, I don't know how this happened, because that is totally in two different areas." She sent me to an address that was further, that was 2.8 miles away from where she lived. I called her on the phone. She tipped me $4.80. That was good. It was a Little Caesars order, whatever. I mean, $4.80. That's phenomenal, because Little Caesars customers don't really be tipping. And she tipped me $4.80. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know how did she put this address in there, but I called her when I got to the location, and I'm like, "Excuse me, ma'am, what is your address?" She lived in my development. And I'm trying to figure out, how did she make that mistake, because the address is nowhere possible. She lived on Osborne Street. She sent me to US Highway 34. It's like, how did that address even get there? So I went to her house and I called her, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to call DoorDash, because when you 2.8 miles, DoorDash is not letting you drop that food off. So at the new location, unless you contact, I didn't want it to be a problem either. So I called DoorDash. DoorDash spoke to her, and she's like, yeah. She's like, "Oh, can I give you something extra?" I was like, she said, "Can I tip you in the app for a cash tip?" I said, "I'll take a cash tip. I'll wait." She gave me an extra $8. So for that Little Caesars offer, I got paid $12.80 tip. Mind you, I waited so long for that Little Caesars offer that I did a Little Caesars and a Chipotle. It was a double stackable order. So for that Little Caesars order and the Chipotle, my total pay for that pay was $38, and that was two orders. No joke, 5 miles, probably 5 miles if that, and I got paid $38. With DoorDash, I get paid by time. So I get paid from the moment I accept the order until I drop it off. So that's why if I was petty or dishonest, I can manipulate my hourly wage like I do with my dollar tip customers. Because DoorDash don't know how long it takes to get DoorDash doesn't know how long it takes for an order to be made. And another thing that pissed me off, I didn't mention this, but since I'm saying this, I don't know, when you go to the store, sometimes stores will say the person's order is ready, and then when you get to the store, the order is not ready. So I'm waiting there. So when I go, that pisses me off, because I don't know if it's sending that message to DoorDash, because if the store said the order is ready and it took me an extra 5-10 minutes, it makes it look like I'm trying to milk the system. So I tell them, please do not status that order as ready, because it looks like that I'm just playing around. And that'll get me kicked out of EBT. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I would never dash for offer willingly. Offers start at $2 plus tips if you get a tip. and your offer will not change no matter how long you have to stay at that store. You would have to stay. The other day, oh my God, Friday, um, I was at Marciano's, is an Italian restaurant, and let me tell you something. They must cook the food as soon as it's ordered. He ordered matricioli. Let me tell you something. They must from the beginning, so it's not just there. They cook it when the order comes in. That it took me an hour and a half. I delivered that order. It was a $10 tip, and then I spoke to the customer and let the customer know that the order was taking longer, and he typed me back and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. They shouldn't send you out, send you out, send you out if the order is going to take longer than 30 minutes." I ain't tell the customer it didn't matter because I was getting paid. I was getting paid. I was getting paid for waiting. So I was like, no problem. Because I knew he was feeling sorry for me. And he was, because when I got when I logged out of the when I completed the order, it was $40. That for me waiting at my Marciano's for an hour and a half, I made $40 because the customer tipped me $10 straight up, and then he tipped me an additional $10 for sitting there waiting, and then my DoorDash pay was $20. So for me sitting at Marciano's, it was $40 for an hour and a half. And it was close. I think the customer lived probably like less than 8 miles away from Marciano's. Friday was good. I love it when I go to stores and it's a wait time. I love it. And the customers, they'll be like, "Oh, I feel so sorry for you." Like they don't know. They don't know that I'm getting paid for waiting for their order, and they tip me extra. And they tip me extra, and I'm like, and I send them the message, no problem. Knowing. And then I noticed that Dashes that got $2 that tip I offer, they would have to stand there so it won't affect them. They would have to wait 10 minutes so they could unassign and move on to their next order. But say for instance, if the order took, if it was the offer is $2. So if they get an order and they had to wait 8 minutes, that $2 didn't change. But me, I get paid. Say for instance, if I'm sitting in this Walmart parking lot and I just received the order, the minute I accept it is when my time starts. They start paying me from the minute I accept this order. So I get paid for driving to the restaurant, waiting at the restaurant, dropping it off at the customer. So I'm getting paid the whole entire time. Whereas those that do it by offer, they get paid that offer, which is usually $2. And then they were saying if it get refused, they bump it up to 25 cents each time somebody refuses it. Let me tell you something. I swear to God, I don't know how people dash by offers, how they make a living. I make a killing. I make at least $1,000 every week. And I'm happy. I'm not stressed. The restaurants love me. They tell me their Dasher horror stories. Always tell me how they look forward to seeing me. I could get customer information. I can find out if I have a stackable order, which means 2 orders, and I can't tell if there's a tip on there. Thank you. These are Michael Kors. They photo great. They changed. Yeah. That's my goal. Every week I make a grand a week. And I dash 2 times a day. In the morning and I dash probably 9 or 10 hours a day. That's why it's so important that I go on my tips and that I dash, because I'm getting I get paid for my time. I would never dash by offer. One time I got somehow locked out of EBT. I switched over to offer. Oh my! I wanted to die when I drove that far and I saw it was $6, and I knew for a fact it should have been more than $6 because I get paid for going out there, and I know for the simple fact, matter of fact, it was $6 because the customer tipped $4. Oh, I was pissed. Door dashing is lucrative. Earn by time. But the thing about it is they don't offer it all the time. You got to catch it. But I know how to catch it. I leave my phone locked on that screen when I go to bed at night. So when I wake up in the morning, that screen is still open. So I can just log right on. So I'm not even waiting. Only thing I wait for is an offer. I make at least $4,500 a month dashing. I love it. This is the second highest paying job that I ever had. And I can work whenever I want to. And I don't have to take orders either. So people need to get that out of their head. I don't have to take zero tipping offers. But I'm getting ready get off of this. I'm getting me some beef ribs. I'm making that for Thanksgiving. I'm getting me I need some red tips. Anyone have any questions for me? I just got my nails done. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, because I didn't dash all day. It was yeah. No, I think I got them done Monday. It was so slow. But I'm getting ready to get off. Chance, y'all ready to go to the store? You want to say hi to the people? Thank you. I'm for Christmas. Let me tell you about the Thanksgiving thing. The Thanksgiving thing, I said I was gonna give 2 meal giveaways. Dave, if you in here, you need to send me an email message because I didn't get it. I said I was giving away two $40 Thanksgiving meals. It was two $40 cash apps because I don't like telling people where to spend their money at. That's why I gave them cash apps. So it was a mix-up. Somebody said the number, but I didn't see it. And then somebody else said the number, and I saw it. So I gave both of them $40. So I ended up giving away $120 yesterday. It was 3 winners. Mochahannes, Christine, and Dave. Dave, if you're in here, send me an email because I don't know what you were talking about when you said that my email wasn't working, because it was working. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the day and have a nice week. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow for my weekend opener. Bye.